Hello, everyone. It's Monday already, October 2nd, 2023. Well, another week has begun. What will it bring? Yes, indeed. So relaxing. So, a big event that just happened is the opening of the Sphere in Las Vegas, with U2 being the premier thing that happens in it. Been observing it on the internet, and would I like to see the Sphere? I sure would. U2 at this point are almost boring. I mean, I like U2, and I saw the U2 TV tour, but 25 nights, no Larry Mullen on drums. Is he gone? Is he done with U2? The guy that started the band, the drummer Larry started the band. The drummer is the heart and the engine of a band, and the drummer they have playing for them is good, but there's no excitement that I can detect. I wonder how much it costs to put on a show there, and I wonder which musical act will be next to use it. I understand they have some sort of nature thing next after U2, or maybe it's running in the date. I don't know, but it's fascinating. I'm into technology. Let me just go ahead and turn this off. Just a little mood music to get my day going. So, I think I'll just keep it real honest. Played this yesterday, The Wild Swans, Bringing Home the Ashes. This came out in 1988. This is a brilliant pop album. The one they made after it was nothing compared to what I had it for a while and got rid of it. I love the UK guitar band thing. House of Love, the Smiths. These guys were right in there. I think they were maybe more comparable to the Mighty Lemon Drops, but I think this is a glorious sound of an album, and I love almost every song. I like this so much, it got me to singing. The guy has a wonderful voice. The words really don't mean anything to me, bringing back to Northern England. I've never been there, but I sang it like I did because it feels, these are wonderful songs. I love a good pop song. I just love a good song. And I love this album. I was over here, put some stuff away, put the Richard Wright away. And so I was kind of looking in the W's, put the Robert Wyatt away. And that popped out because you forget stuff. When this album came out, it was like Slow Dive is right now. It was the number one thing that I was playing on repeat. I found out about them through this 12-inch, Revolutionary Spirit and God Forbid, on the Zoo label. when the Zoo label happened, I think out of Manchester, or it was somehow related to the Teardrop Explodes and Echo and the Bunnymen and Wahid. I was all over it. It's like, I recognized a hot moment in music, and this label seemed to be right on top of it. Zoo Korova. So when I hadn't heard this, when I saw it, and but I bought it, and I'm glad I did. It's really good. It's really good. Once again, folks, thank you so much. If you see this Daniel in Germany, thank you. It appears that you're collecting my works. This person sent me pictures of Instagram where he had found an old single that I play on by Frankie and the Mutations. That dang bomb. One of those things you almost forget about it. And this goes back to the early 80s, before digital sex even, I think. I get a little fuzzy. But it was the first time I was in a music video, and it's real cheap and real bad. Well, I shouldn't say it's bad quality. I'll remember the link. It's online. But it's the first time that I was in a video, and it's kind of cheesy. But thank you, Dad. I guess I'm mostly pleased that you're interested enough in my music and getting off on it enough that it appears that you're collecting me. Good luck in finding some of the stuff that I play on, because I don't even have everything I play on. I like to read, but right now I'm not reading anything. I thought I'd mention that. Mostly nonfiction. I used to like science fiction, but mostly, honestly, I got into self-help and books, and just books that are, basically just self-education, enlightenment, looking for stuff like that. That's what I like. I'll say it again. I hope you're okay, Trish. Are you up there where they had all the flooding in New York? Drop me a line if you want that CD, the Egypt CD. It's yours. So, what's on your agenda for the day? Are you working today? I'm so glad I don't have to work. I hope I never have to go back to work. Will I work on music today? Maybe. I've been trying to come up with I made some promo videos for the Muse using stock that kind of footage that you can use royalty free. But I'd like to. I'm toying with the idea of doing something cheaply for a promo video for something on Interlude. We'll see if I come up with anything today. I'll have these flashes of thoughts of, well, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that, maybe I can show people this, and then they just kind of fade away. So that's kind of where I'm at this morning, indeterminate, really, in general. The one thing that's on my mind is, regarding records and music, is I think it's a shame that a city the size of Omaha, we are a city, a small one, but we didn't get the Stephen Wilson Harmony Codex. It didn't drop on Friday in Omaha, and it was supposed to. And Homer's had put it in their, Instagram ad, on Thursday, expecting it to be delivered, and so I'm aware that I probably, because I don't like to pre-order, that I probably definitely won't get a color variant, but I hope I get it. Stephen Wilson is someone I follow, and I'd like to get his new album. So I'm looking over here and seeing if anything strikes my fancy to, and nothing does. I'm still waking up. Still waking up. Haven't seen any comment from LE in a while. I hope that you're okay if you see this. Okay, so I'm just going to pull here. This is going to be real. Well, see, I know what that is. See, that's craft work, isn't it? Isn't that yellow one? That's yep, that's craft work. Yeah, that's craft work. Right behind it, it's King Crimson. Yep, that's King Crimson. Here's an album that I need to play. It's been a while. Laghonia, etc. Name of the band. I have to look this up and see what country they're from. I have to look this up. This it's I think they're from a South American band, Argentina possibly. I better look this up right quick because that's important to people to get that straight. This album is there's this series of collector's books called something Thousand Dreams or something that Peru, they're from Peru. Wow. And they have several albums. This is the only one I could find so far as a reissue. The originals of this on the Mag label from Peru. I'm looking here, median price is $850. This is good. It's rock. There's a progressiveness to it. There's also pulp. It's also slightly political. They do a track on here called, and I can say it, I'm a nigger. And I say it in that way, not like the friendly way, nigga. You know, that's when it's friendly, that's how you say it. The ER is when it's more, I'm not saying this is unfriendly, but you know what I'm saying. Actually, the song is political. It's them talking about themselves. We're people of color and our experience, you know, dealing with that. So, you know, I really wish I could play these records for you. As I was listening to the Wild Swans yesterday, I really did wish that I could just turn on the camera and play it and vibe with it, with you, for you, so you can, some of you, well, I think people, we're very impressionable, so we catch waves of energy from everything around us. And so when others are electrified and excited, it's contagious. I wish I could share that. I love music. Right next to the Laghonia is my Ladytron section. And this is their latest album, Time's Arrow. And this still feels brand new to me, but it's like 2022. I think it dropped at the beginning of this year. I really like Ladytron. And I like this album a lot. It's the sort of thing where they have that sort of sound where I need to play it, not need to, but I like to play it repeatedly. The Dreamers is the one on here that gets me. And I love how it starts. I wish I could play it for you. Family out in California, I hope there's better news. You know, 3 out of the 5, well, 3 of my folks are looking for employment, and we're having to help each other get along, you know, and I don't mind, but it's like, from my perspective, you know, and I don't mind saying this, I'm glad I stayed in Omaha. You know, I just can't imagine dealing with the cost of living out in California, you know, every month when rent is due and how much it is. If I hadn't paid attention to what my parents told me is to get up, you know, get your place a home, I'd be homeless. I've been homeless twice. If I hadn't followed through, and I almost messed it up, people helped me save my home. But I couldn't have, you know, I want these records and my collection. I wouldn't be doing that if I was paying rent or still paying. And another thing I'll say, I'm just kind of just vibing on what's in my mind. I hope I never have to sell this collection because I need the money. I'll let those after me, and that's something I can't control, but I sure hope whenever I go that my family, that we can work it out, that my family gets here and my place doesn't get just ransacked, you know. Let them get the money. You know, these records, this collection means something to me. It's not about the money. It's about sitting here and being surrounded by this. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's it's the riches, it's the riches, it's the material riches of the world that I wanted. I knew it. Not cars, not houses, and not even electric equipment. I have equipment, but I'm not a gearhead. I like records. Let's do one down here where I kind of know what's down here. Well, I do know what's down here, but maybe I can hit a record that I haven't shown. What did I pull? Novalis. Okay. So this is part of my progressive rock collection. It's part of my Brain collection. The label Brain. I don't play this much. It sounds dated. But this is in my wheelhouse. And there was a time when I was more consciously playing this kind of semi-symphonic progressive rock. I don't so much these days, but these are artifacts that are important to me and they fit in the collection. Now that's nice. I usually keep the blinds closed in the morning because with my other camera it would cause light problems. Look at those rays. Isn't that nice? Oh, what a nice effect. I love the morning. It's 8:05 in the morning here as I make this. So that's the pull, Novalis. I've got about 3 of their albums. And those are keepers. It's just cool stuff. Would I buy more Novalis? At the right price, yeah. Sure would. Sure would. Homelessness is on my mind, partially because of my older brother, and also because of other people that I know and indirectly know. Like, I think, is it Ghost and Bell? Apparently he's homeless. Just tears me up. I've been homeless twice. Once outside of Nebraska and once here. And when I was homeless here, I did not go to the shelters. No. I slept on the streets until a friend took me in. I prefer the streets to the shelters. I know how bad the shelters are. That's why I can't help it. My brother pops up in my head every day. I don't know how it's going to end. I hope that he can somehow get a home again. Y'all don't care about that, do you? But like I said, this is my channel and it's me sharing my thoughts, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop now because I'm just rambling and I'm just going to get going with my day. It's Bandcamp Friday. Take care, people.